Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that.
What's up, everybody? It's Double O Gaming with the latest and greatest videos. And today for you guys, we got some RCT3. And right now, what we are doing is, from the last video, as you can see, we finished most of the one part off. And we were trying to add some things in, but we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, we want to add some food stands because before we open the gates to everyone, we want to make sure that everyone has somewhere to eat and use the restroom. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're putting in things that would fit New York, like pizza and root beer, because why not? And of course, cowboy hats, merchandise, because it's just New York, am I right? Yeah, and then we're putting in all of these bricks, so then you got nice flooring to the inside of an actual brick building. I wanted to make sure that all of these actually have interior designs to make them more complex and more amazing. So that's exactly what we're doing, and we're building these in as fast as we can, honestly, and putting these in so then they look just amazing, honestly. And yeah, that's what we're doing now. We're putting in our windows, and we went with a cool design for the windows as well. Forgot to mention that. And yeah, now we're just putting in these, putting in a last wall, and that is it of that building. Now all we gotta do is put in the roofing, which for all the roofs in these videos, I have put my own little chimney, or not my custom-made chimney, but a chimney from there. So yeah, as you can see, I left that open so I could put in the chimney, and that's the first building complete. But if you notice in the building, I had no restrooms in there, and that's so then I could build the building across from that. And the building across from that is just restroom. That's all it is. There's gonna be 6 restrooms in there, pick and choose. And then I'm gonna be covering it up with some brick, so it makes this a really nice building, which you'll be seeing the outcome of that, and it's gonna look amazing. So be prepared. Yeah, all we're doing right now is we're getting some of this huge glass thing and putting it in, and it just makes it look even better than before. Now we're just putting in some seats around here so people have somewhere to sit while they're getting the foods and drinks. Now we're hopping over here to the place I was talking about earlier, which we'll be starting work on, and that is a viewing area to see the inside of the roller coaster without having to be on the ride. So we want to start off with a cute little park area. And this park area is, so then you get past the huge amount of gray that's everywhere, and you get back into the greenery of the park, the reason why you went to a park. And not just for the rides, but for the beautiful greenery. And I'm having a lot of struggle because I'm trying to figure out how to get all this stuff in, and to a point where you're going to see my stress level build up. I've gone through and had to delete a lot of things. Then I tried, did not work, deleted that, tried that, deleted everything. Still didn't work, so I just deleted that. Still does not work. Kind of just lost it then. Got rid of that. Finally managed to get that one to work, and I was like, alright, fine, I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of all these. So we get rid of all those, and finally, it works. So that just meant that we had to put everything back, which I was like, totally chill with doing that. We left an opening for both of them, so then we can put our doors in. And you know, it kind of works, because now you have that viewing area that you wanted. And then you cover it up with some brick, and it makes a nice touch to the end of that. Yeah, then we also tried to put some walls on it. We couldn't get them on all of them, but we got them on the ones that matter. And put our doors in, and then boom, that was that part of the thing done. Then we started working on the park area. And what we decided to do was the old flower bed technique, which if you don't know what that is, you practically put the flowers over a certain range of height, and then they'll just automatically clip to the ground and you put things through them. So I went with a cool pattern design with hearts, cubes, and then a mix of either ducks or squirrels. And that was just for a little bit of fun. There's like no reason behind that except for it just kind of looks nice. And then afterwards we put some holly trees around everything else, which makes them look amazing. And then to make that grassy field design around everything so it doesn't look all neat, we put the bushes and then put them one block down, and it makes the grassy look that you're seeing inside of this, so that it doesn't look all neat and nice. Instead, it looks overgrown and needs to be trimmed a little bit. And I think it just makes it even better. But yeah, that is about the park. That's almost about it for the park. We're putting down some benches. We're putting in a new feel for every part of this. And then we tried to put some benches in here. We managed to fit 2. And in here we put all 4 benches in there so people can go check out the ride from inside. And I thought that was great. So now we're putting some lighting in the park because we haven't done that in a little while. And it's kind of noticeable. So we swapped it to nighttime and we started getting work on that. Right now we're putting lights everywhere that we need lights at. So we're now lighting up the whole pathways so people know where things are on the way there. Going through that weird, awesome kind of looking building. And we're probably going to add some fences around the Spider-Man ride. But we're putting our lights back all the way over here. And then, yeah, it kind of looks nice. I'm impressed by it. Now what we're going to do is we are going to be working on the last thing today. It's a little project for another food area, so then people have places to eat and use restroom. This one's a lot smaller, and we used less items in this. But in the end, the building looks amazing. I'm not going to spoil it anymore. I'm going to let you guys see it and be the judge of it. But I actually made this building extremely complex, different building styles to it. And it turns into its own thing that looks just amazing when you see it. So now we're building it. It's using different diversities to it, which makes it all the better. So now all we're doing is putting these around and just making certain ways. We're putting the windows because that always looks nice on buildings like this. We went for the brick design because it's still near the Captain America ride. But then we put some complexity like that. You're seeing it right now. Different sizes, heights, and shapes put in, and it's going to look amazing near the end. It literally feels like it's its own style of building. So you're seeing it come in right now. That's literally the building. And if you're starting to notice it, it looks amazing. Has a shape that's just unique to any other. We're getting all these in together, and like that, boom, that is literally the building. Anyways, this is gonna be the end of the video, so this is Double O Gaming signing off.